Okay, another one done. This, as I thought, would be a pretty hard session, just as hard as last time, well, more than a bit stressed at the moment with a lot going on. Took me longer than usual to get out the door, running through far more checks at the moment, and driving down there was more stressful than normal. A few things catching me out, police sitting around waiting, which got me quite wound up, but got down there in the end. And when we were down there, Tasnee even pointed out that one of the things I do is a lot of kind of talking to myself, which is my sort of way of reassuring myself, I think, going through what's going on, all that sort of stuff. We sat in the car park for quite a while, going over all of that, and then I say, okay, let's get out. We walked towards the entrance, which was very stressful, but I felt I kind of kept a lid on it better than I did last time. It threw me that there were differences, things that were there last week were not there this week, and it just didn't feel right. Very hard to deal with that, the changes. I stood outside the entrance for a while, got a trolley, and I was going through the same sort of things that I was going through last week, with the dizziness and the feeling very, very sick. But the kind of talk thing with me helped. Just telling myself just needed to breathe and get myself calmer. And then Tasneem asked about going through the entrance, which it didn't look terribly good because there were so many people going in and out, and I could hear all the noise in there. And she said, you know, it will be better if I bring my playlist next time, bring my iPod, so that I can shut all that out, just to keep myself in a better place. So we headed for the entrance. It kind of felt like she was pulling me along. She got a hold of the other end of the trolley, and I thought, well, I can stop it, I can just pull back, but the way I am at the moment, I could quite possibly hurt her by doing that, and that wouldn't be such a good thing. So going through the entrance, it really feels like you're walking through a wall, because there's this whole thing with the air, so you can feel yourself walking through, and the noise of whatever it is they've got that's blowing the air through is very, very loud and a fixed pitch, which was just kind of drilling through my head, and just said, well, let's go as far as like the magazine racks, and it was getting really intense. And just standing there, I could just look at the floor, and then the noise just got too much, and there was an announcement, and at that point I was close to screaming. And fortunately she said, "Toby, go back, focus on going back." So that was the good bit, going back and saying, you know, this is enough. This is as far as I can go. But you know, maybe next week, if I get my iPod with me, that it might be easier, because the noise was the thing that really pushed me over the edge this week.